Hello, and welcome to Fortress, Alaska. I'm your host, Dave, and today is April 1st, 2025. So let me tell you an idea that I've had. So I've had this idea for a popcorn finish on firearms, and I don't mean that bubbly finish like you see on ceilings. I mean using popcorn to put a finish on guns. And let me explain why, because it's rather interesting. About, a year and a half ago, my children were making popcorn, and I make it the old-fashioned way. I don't use a microwave. I actually cook popcorn. And they burn the popcorn in the pan. And if you can see those black spots in there where the popcorn was burned on. Now, that stuff's been there over a year and a half. And this small pot here, or saucepan, has been used extensively, scrubbed and cleaned, and had acids in there, like tomato sauce and other things. And those spots aren't coming off. They're going to be there forever. I mean, I have scraped and scraped trying to get those spots off, but no, that popcorn burned on and like fused to this stainless steel pan. So my idea was, if that works so well, I should be able to run some tests and try burning popcorn onto steel and refinish a gun with it and see how it works. Because if it's this hard to come off of a pan that is being literally boiled in acid, because you make tomato sauce in here, has all kinds of things cooking in it, oils, heat. I mean, it's like everything's been cooked in this pan, and that stain is not coming off. It is on there for good. I mean, I have literally scraped on it with metal, and it's hard to remove. So my idea is to figure out what temperatures and stuff work on some scrap steel, and then when I'm all done, I'm going to figure out the results, then I'm going to disassemble a firearm and try finishing it, doing it the same procedure, and see how well it works. And my idea is to use this old Walther PPK I have from 1941, German vintage World War II Walther PPK in 32 ACP. Strip that puppy down because it's a little rough looking, and it could use some help. I mean, there's some holster wear on it, and there's definitely some wear on the front strap. It's seen better days. So if I can figure out just the right combination. Now, mind you, I cook my popcorn using coconut oil. So it might be something with the coconut oil and the popcorn and the type of popcorn I use. So I've decided this summer I'm going to start running tests. And since I'm going to be burning stuff, I'm going to be doing it outside. That's why I haven't done it all winter long. So as summer approaches and it's warmer outside, I'm going to set up the barbecue, heat things up, get temperature readings. I have a digital thermometer. I also have a laser thermometer, so I can get exact temperature readings and see at what temperature I can best burn popcorn onto steel to make that hardened black finish. And think about this. This is a genius idea because popcorn is edible. Coconuts are edible. So I'm only using coconut oil and popcorn. So there's no toxic fumes. There's no toxic waste. Everything that I'm using is just normal food grade stuff. A lot of finishes that are used on firearms use highly toxic and volatile chemicals. You have to use special equipment, special procedures. You have to be masked up. It's an ordeal. In fact, a lot of finishes have changed over the years simply because the chemicals used to do those finishes have been banned. And they're carcinogenics or other things. They're hazardous to human life. You can't dispose of them, so forth and so on. So if I can get this procedure to work with just popcorn and coconut oil and then test it out on this Walther PPK, and then I'll just carry it extensively and see what happens. I'll do some wear testing on it. I'll do some mud testing on it. I'll drag it through the dirt and grime. I'll do all the nasty things I can do to this vintage World War II PPK to see how well that finish holds up. Because if it does, I think I have something here. I think this is going to be a procedure that is going to make a lot of money and that I will do very well from it. Because the raw materials are going to be cheap. I can patent it, get the temperatures and everything patented, laid out, file paperwork, and then I can make it so that gun companies can finish their guns far cheaper than what they're doing now in a totally safe way. And the only thing you end up with the end as the byproduct is burnt coconut oil and popcorn. Popcorn's cheap. Coconut oil is a little expensive, but it's a heck of a lot cheaper than most of the chemicals they're using to put a blued or black finish on it now. You don't need any special equipment. Like I said, there was no prep work done to this pot. It was just a pot being used by the kids, and they burned the popcorn in it. So with zero prep work, this black finish that's been put on there has stayed there for about a year and a half, and through all the stuff it's been through, it's just not coming off. So I really don't know any better idea to go with. So I'm going to get at it, and I'm going to start the process. Tell me what you think in the comments below. If you think it's a good idea, a bad idea, if you have any experience with it, maybe someone else has done some testing. Maybe I'm not the first one. I don't know. But let me know. Share your thoughts, comments, and we'll see where I go with this. Because I'm telling you, this gun could look really nice with a nice new black finish on it, especially one that would never wear off. I mean, literally, this thing has boiled tomatoes in it, which is tomatoes, they're highly acidic. I've boiled a lot of tomato sauce in here, and that has not removed it. So if it can handle that, it can handle anything. So, once again, this is your host, Dave. Please like and subscribe. And as always, have a nice day, and get out shooting, and enjoy April 1st.